All right, so here's a first look at the new guys in their new jerseys. Burrow, Tagovailoa, and Herbert. Marks just the third time since '67, the common draft era, that we've seen three quarterbacks go in the first six. In both '71 and '99, quarterbacks were taken with each of the first three picks. We welcome Joe Burrow back to the show. And Joe, I can't help but smile and think we've talked a couple of times throughout the year when it was like, hey, we got a big win against Texas, right? And then how things change. Yeah. You get a big win against Bama, then it's like you win the Heisman, you win the title, now you're the #1 pick. At some point in this year, I imagine that the reality sets in that this is you and this is your life. What's this like to process the reality of your situation right now, man?
You know, it really hasn't hit me yet. I've been super focused on bettering myself as a player, and this is just the next step in doing that. So I'm super excited to get back to work. I think that's the mentality I have to keep if I want to keep improving.
It was no secret that this was happening, but when Cincinnati finally makes it official and you get a call or you speak to the president, like what happened when you knew officially from them to you, all right, this is happening?
First thought that went through my mind was I'm ready to get to work. I think that's the way that we're going to win a lot of football games. I'm going to get to practice and get to doing what I do best, and that's preparing the best way that I can.
When you spoke to Susie Colbert, you talked about that because you made a massive leap. You know, like in 18, you were thought to be a prospect. McShay said, what, maybe 4th round or something. Well, now you're the first pick, and the work that led to that. From that to becoming a contributing quarterback in the NFL is going to require a lot of work. Is there anything, Joe, specifically you feel like you're going to have to tighten up between now and whenever we get back to football?
You know, it's just everything. Everything at the next level happens a step faster. So I'm working on my footwork, my release, my arm strength, my speed, all of the above. You know, everything just has to be a step faster and a twitch better.
Because this isn't out in Vegas and because it isn't this gigantic spectacle, you know, we see you and your folks, you're just in your house, you know, like a regular night hanging out with your folks, except your life's changed. Like it's surreal for all of us. So like, how do you go about celebrating, you know, the greatest night of your life?
It feels super weird. We've just, you know, I've been doing all these interviews. I've been checking in to see which one of my guys are getting drafted.
Wow. All right. Well, I know you got a plate of some wings in front of you that you were kind enough to stop eating so that we could talk for a few moments. Enjoy the rest of the night, and we look forward to seeing you get out there and getting to work. Stay safe and all the best. Thanks for your time.
Yes, sir. You too. I appreciate it.
Bengals haven't had a playoff win since the 1990 season, the second longest drought of its kind for a team in possession of the #1 pick. Only team with a longer drought was the 1970 Steelers, another AFC North franchise who hoped to change their fortunes with a quarterback from a Louisiana school. You see where we're going here. All Terry Bradshaw did was win 4 Super Bowls in Pittsburgh. So Burrow's got a path to follow, and well, it would lead where he would hope to go. Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.